Yo, it's your boy P Camp. Here to top it up, my man 800 Talk is talking about a fifth grade graduation where they're going from fourth grade to fifth grade. And what I want to ask you is it okay to put your daughter in high heels and lashes and all of this? Because my man said he seen this at this graduation and he was pretty appalled at how one of the young ladies was dressed. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let him.
Here we have young girls going from the fourth grade to the fifth grade, basically 9, 10 years old. Now, you have a little girl, she'll be 9, 10 years old, she's in my baby class. The little girl had on high heel shoes, thin strap over the shoulder dress, split up the side. Yes, hear me again, I'm baking the cake right now for you. Split, high heel shoes, split shirt. The dress looked like it possibly could be her mother's, to be real. I believe it probably was her mother's dress. Why this little girl got lashes on?
So like my man say, he baking the cake for you right now. I'm just putting this on your mind because most mothers don't think this is, I ain't gonna say most mothers, but a good amount of mothers don't think this is nothing wrong with this. Eyelashes, the high heels, you know what I'm saying? This is the stripper starter pack right here. The skirt that's slid up the side with the thin straps and this, that, and the other. Do you realize you putting red meat in front of a lion? When you think about the R. Kellys of the world and how they view these young girls. And this is why he is feeling like he's feeling as he's talking about this. Because you're dressing her to be a grown woman and she's 10 years old.
I'm an old school dude, so I'm like, no. That's not what it is. We have to stay mindful that these are our little daughters. And we have to stay mindful of what's out there in the world. We are not putting our daughters on a dinner plate, serving them up to a bunch of perverts. Ladies, please take heed to what I'm saying. I understand that it may not be no men in the house and your daughter is becoming your best friend, but it's still your child. Do not put them on a plate to serve them up to these older that's going to be lusting and looking.
So boom, we on the same point, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the dinner plate. You don't want to put them on the dinner plate for these type of people. And second of all, fathers, we got to be in the house. If we're not in the house, we got to be present in our daughters and sons' lives so that we can say no to this type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Third, when you're trying to be your child's friend as you're raising them, it just doesn't match. I've seen this with men too, as they got their kids putting foil in their mouth, taking pictures for school and this, that, and other, acting like it's grills, pointing the gun and all of this. And then the ladies, y'all raising these girls, you're trying to live through them. And then you got the mother-daughter relationship where y'all think y'all best friends. Your kids are not your friends. And the more you keep trying to hang out with your child rather than parent them, this is the type of thing you're going to end up with. See, that mother took the daughter to the graduation more as a sister than a daughter, because any mother would have understood why this would have been inappropriate to do. But see, a sister will geek this type of stuff up. You know what I'm saying?
Ladies, do not put eyelashes on your children at 10 years old. Do not put high heels and grown people dresses on them at 10 years old. Keep the little girl thing alive as long as you can keep it alive. It's a reality that they're going to grow up and they're going to do things, but still, don't egg it on by putting them crazy skirts on and makeup and lashes. Your daughter 9, you trying to make her look like she's 40 or 20, whatever.
I mean, I'm just saying, my man makes a good point when you talk about let them have the little girl years, the child years, as long as they can. As far as with the males too, let them have their childhood as much as they can. We don't have to keep egging them on into grown folks' behavior. And the more you keep dressing them with the starter strippers pack, you know what I'm saying? The more that grown attention is going to come and the more she's going to be attracted to it. She's going to start doing grown folk stuff. Same thing with the fellas. You keep egging your son on with the gangsterisms and all of that. And then the sexualization, because, you know, the men love to push sex upon the youngins, you know what I'm saying? As in Boosie case where he got his son's head and all of that. It's going to start a trend where here come the babies. Here come the grown life, you know what I'm saying? At 14, 15. Then when you grandparent at that age, you ain't going to be happy about it. You know what I'm saying? I remember my older cousin, them telling a story how they seen one of our younger girl cousins in the club one day and didn't really recognize her. You're in the club with her for a while. Didn't recognize her because she was so dressed up and draped up. You know what I'm saying? But you finally get to kind of looking through that makeup and that outfit and see, like, girl, if you don't get out of here. But this is what I'm saying about how they can dress themselves up to get into growner situations than they should be. And that's what I think y'all doing as you preparing them to be used to dressing like this at 10 years old. You think they're going to stop all of a sudden at 15? You know what I'm saying?
Also, I'm not going to just get on you ladies. Us men too, we got to take a responsibility too. If we ain't under the roof with these ladies, we have to pay attention to our daughters' attire. Because everything real, we men, we know how men are. We know how young boys are. We was once that. So the goal is, man, not to serve our children up to these perverts. You got men and women, it's the same way, perverts.
And see, this way we got to be responsible as fathers. Like, we got to admit, if we ain't in the house, we need to work that out. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of families, couples ain't together. But I'm just saying we need to make a constant effort to be in our daughters' and sons' lives, to be able to have a voice in their lives. And mothers, y'all got to stop fighting the fathers that are trying to be there on tooth and nail on everything concerning that child. You know what I'm saying? Just because he say no, you're going to make sure you say yeah. Just because he say yeah, you're going to make sure you say no. He want to cut the boy hair, you're going to make sure he grow braids. Like, you know how y'all do sometimes. But you got to allow each other to co-parent so that the child can be in a better space. Because like he said, it's women and men out here ganging up. Y'all know how the alphabet brigade is out here too. So it ain't just the men looking at your daughter. It's the women as well. You know what I'm saying? So be cognizant of that.
Hold up, the lashes just was a little bit of icing on the cake, y'all. That was just a tad bit on the top. We go out to eat the good old breakfast, after the little graduation. She has a little girlfriend with her. Me, baby mama, her girlfriend. Not like that girlfriend, but girlfriend. Right? The 10-year-old girl with the lashes, guess what? She got a boyfriend, and the mother is allowing the boyfriend to come to the restaurant and everything with her.
See, this is why you need the father. Father gonna say no to this. Well, who? Boy, what? Friend? Oh, no. No, cuz we ain't doing that. You 10 years old. You 9, 10 years old. You ain't got no boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? But see, the mother think this is cute. Oh, so now you got a boyfriend. What is that? You know what I'm saying? This is why you need a father to make sense of things sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you say, y'all develop kind of a friendship, a mother-daughter friendship relationship type of thing, where, and then you steering her. A lot of mothers have a complex, and fathers too have a complex of trying to live their life through their children. So they're introducing a lot of stuff to their children before their time. You know what I'm saying? And it just ain't adding up to be a good situation. And then you have this. You dress her up in the stripper starter pack. You got her with eyelashes, high heels, slit up the side. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do next? You gonna leave them at the crib for a couple hours while you go run some errands so she can end up pregnant? You gonna go get a room for them? What's next? You know what I'm saying? But this is why you need fathers to sniff this type of stuff out, because, like he said in the earlier video, we men, we know how men are. We've been young, we've older, we know how men are. So we are a good defense line, you know what I'm saying, for our daughters, and knowing what to teach them and how to guide them and what to expect. Now, women, of course, you've met men all your life, so you know how we operate too. But sometimes you need the vision and the opinion and the point of view of a man, and the bass in the voice, the father type of thing, to cut some of this behavior out. You know what I'm saying? And to say no and stand on it and be like, no, we're not doing that for our daughter or our son. But you tell me what you think, because I've been to a few graduations. And another thing, why is this? What's 4th grade graduation to 5th grade and all that? Y'all having too many graduations, man. I'm sick of y'all with these graduations. But this is boy P. Camp. Tell me, do you think it's cool to put your daughter in some high heels and the dress and all of that with the? Put something in the comments for your boy.